In this video, we're going to be unboxing the Arduino Starter Kit. Let's get to it. This is the start of the second video in the Arduino Basics series, where I take you along on my journey to learn Arduino. In this video, we're going to be unboxing the Arduino Starter Kit and just kind of looking to see what kind of components it contains and kind of just showing you what all is included in the kit when you buy it from Amazon. And of course, some of the following videos after this one will start to run through some tutorials and show you how to use the Arduino with the different pieces that you have in this kit. Now, if you're an aerospace engineer or one day hope to be an aerospace engineer, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This channel is dedicated to helping you take your aerospace engineering skills to the next level. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just do a quick unboxing video on the Arduino Starter Kit. On the back, it actually has, let's see if I can get that to focus, a list of everything that's included in the kit. So that is what's inside the kit. So I'm not going to go and tell you what each individual piece is. You can kind of see what's in it and some of the numbers beside what it contains. I'll probably recreate this list down in the description in case you're wanting to see what exactly it has. It does have a note down here at the bottom saying that you might need to include some other pieces like a computer. To program it, obviously, you might need a 9-volt battery. But then it says we recommend keeping some basic crafting materials handy like paper, tape, markers, and scissors. It says, though, that the additional materials are listed on the details of each project. So as we cover maybe some of these projects or go through some of the tutorials, there might be a couple extra things in there. I mean, with that list, I don't really need to go and talk about each individual item. I'm just going to go ahead and open it up to let you get a sense of, you know, what all's inside. All right. So let's open it up. All right, so there's a little flap on the front, as you can see here. Looks like a good portion of this box is an Arduino Projects Book. So let's just Projects Book looks like the Projects Book just goes into detailed instructions on how to do some of the different projects. I see some numbering there and some diagrams and models. So that's pretty cool that we got this book, and we'll probably go through some of these projects over this basics course, this introductory course to Arduino, and as we learn how to do it. So I got that nice book there. Got some thanks for supporting Arduino with a list of the warranties, talking about manufacturing, testing, and packaging some of the Arduinos, and just giving you a little bit more information about what Arduino is. Oh, looks like I got some stickers as well. Some stickers, let me see. Yeah. So I just got a little cover for the Projects Book. It's actually pretty fancy. So as you can see underneath the book, we've got a bunch of boxes just full of stuff down here. Just pull out these boxes and see what's inside. I'm going to start with the Arduino. Now it is an Arduino UNO. We might eventually look at switching over to like an Arduino Mega, just depending on how many ports we need and just kind of the needs of our system. Alright, so just unboxing it. Here is our Arduino. This is the Arduino. And we'll probably go ahead and have a video in the future where we look at all of these different components, figure out what they do, just so that we become familiar with this board, how we connect to stuff, what some stuff is. For instance, hey, here's a button. You know, what does that button do? I believe that's the reset button. But anyway, so we'll kind of look at the board in a future video, just kind of cover what some of the pieces are and what they do. I went ahead and turned out the light in front of me so that it doesn't have such a glare off of kind of the glossy prints that are on some of these boxes, so you can see. So just pulling out the next box in the kit, it says DC motor, servo motor. So we'll talk about what the difference between those are. So as you pull out the box, I can kind of see that this would be the servo motor, and then I got what looks like the DC motor is in there. Just pull it out like this. Alright, so here's the DC motor with a nice little gear on the top. Seems pretty well built. I don't have any information on the motor right now, so I can't tell you how good of a motor it is, but I'm sure we will be covering that in the future. Cool, so I got motor. I guess let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Arduino, we got some motors. Ooh. It has a liquid crystal display. This should be very fun to play with. So as you can see, it's just a display. It's got some tape covering it up. Oh. So that's just the display, and it looks like we've got some hookups so that we can control it. We've got a little pin connector back here. Try and cover that back up. All right, cool. So this next box says, there it is, breadboard and jumper wires. So a breadboard is very useful when prototyping electronics. It just allows you to create different circuits quickly by just plugging into some different holes and make connections that way instead of actually having to do any soldering or anything like that. And so it's very useful for prototyping. Obviously, when you're got your design finalized and you're looking at, you know, making hundreds or thousands of drones that you're going to sell to the public, then you might look at something like a printed circuit board to be put inside your drone. But these are real nice for prototyping, and it does look like it gives you a lot of different wires. You got your small jumpers and for going between the different stuff here on the board. You got some big wires for going between, you know, the board and some of your other pieces. And it does look like it's got like a little sticky back on the breadboard. I don't know if that's a sticky back or just like a foam back. It's got something back here. So, cool. So that's nice. Don't have to buy a breadboard or wires. Choking hazard. That's interesting. There's a choking hazard on the back of the breadboard box, probably due to some of those small jumper wires. Alright, so this long box at the bottom says it's the USB cable. So this is going to probably primarily be used for connecting the Arduino to the computer to be able to program it, right? You want to download your software onto the Arduino, and that software is going to change the behavior of the device based on sensors and user input and stuff like that. So this is the connection between the Arduino and the computer so that you can program it and debug it as well. So just basic USB cord. It's the big USB, right? Like the ones you see in printers. So you might be able to just use a printer cord as well. Yeah. All right, and so the last box in here says electronic components, right? So that's probably going to have a lot of our sensors and LEDs in it. That's what it looks like down here at the bottom. It's just, oh, and it's like a little tray. And so that list on the back of the box, most of it is probably going to be right here in this bag. See? And here I'm seeing some resistors and different LEDs. I'm seeing some shields. I see some switches. So let's go. I'm just going to look at that. As you can see, it's a bag full of different electronic components. Now, a lot of these would be just normal components you could probably just go buy somewhere else. What's nice about this kit is that it's a starter kit, right? So it's got some of your basic components for you to start doing basic projects, so you can start learning. In the future, we might actually just, instead of buying a kit, we might be buying individual pieces to do certain tasks. So that is the electronic component box. All right, so underneath it, it looks like, I don't even know what this is. It looks like it might be pieces of different things, like one of those things you pop out and you have different pieces. Like that looks like the gear motor. I'm not entirely sure what some of these are for, but it just looks like a plastic piece. It's actually pretty thick, with a bunch of different pieces kind of injection molded into it. And with these little tabs, you see, it looks like you're just supposed to push it out. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait to see what some of those projects say these pieces are supposed to be used for. So yeah, there's that little orange plastic piece. And then there's some other paper with like cut out designs on them. My guess is this is going to be used for some of the different projects we use, right? This says to attach it to a CD. So my guess is this is part of a CD project with a CD. This one looks like it has some buttons located in it, so this might be for a different project. What is this? Interesting. So there's a flower right here that comes out of a little pipe like Mario. Don't know if you guys have the copyrights for that, but we'll see what that's for in a future project. And then, I don't know what that is. So these just look like pieces or paper that's going to be used in the future for a project, just to make it look pretty, or to dress up the project a little bit, it looks like maybe. We'll have to see what happens. So yeah, that would be the end of the kit. Now, if you read the reviews on the kit on Amazon, a lot of people say it's a great starter kit. There are some people that say it's just a little overpriced. You know, if you bought all of this individually, it'll be cheaper. But then you'll have to take the time to go and actually buy all this individually, whether that's adding it to your cart or whether that's actually going to the store to buy it. So that's one of the convenience of buying the kit, is that it's already packaged and ready to go for the different projects that we're going to do in the Arduino Projects Book. And as a starter kit, it seems pretty decent. You know, you've got a breadboard with jumper wires, you got some motors, you got some electronic components, you got a nice tutorial book. This is actually, seems like it's really good quality of a book. It's not a cheap book. It doesn't feel like a cheap book. So you do get a nice kind of tutorial book with it. Now, for the different tutorials, I will try and find comparable pieces on Amazon if you just wanted to buy it piecemeal, or I'll make sure that I link the kit in the description, so you can just go and buy the kit if you're wanting to follow along as we both learn Arduino. So yeah, just by kind of a first look, opening it up, it seems like a pretty decent kit. I'm not regretting my purchase at this point. Go ahead and click on the next video. In the next video, we're going to be doing an unboxing of this sensor kit that I bought on Amazon as well, just to go and see what all is in this kit, just in case we decide that we want to maybe use some of it in some of the tutorials with the first kit. Now, after we finish running tutorials on the starter kit, we're going to come to this kit right here and start looking at doing some tutorials and learning how all these different sensors work. So go ahead and click on the next video and we'll do the unboxing of the sensor kit.